Do you want abs like a world-class sprinter? I'm going to tell you how. Hey guys, it's me again, Ron Williams with Ron Williams YouTube channel. Today we're going to go over abs, but remember, Natural Bodybuilder of the Decade, Mr. World, and also inducted into the Natural Bodybuilders Hall of Fame. The rest of it we'll talk about another time. I am so excited to talk to you about this concept that is absolutely brilliant. You're going to love it. Now, listen, when you think about a sprinter, remember I played 4 sports on an international level before I was 20. And one of those sports was sprinting. And the thing about sprinting is it involves more than one muscle group. What do you think the main body part is when you sprint? Well, most of you would say the legs. You're right, but there are so many other muscle groups that are involved. Biomechanically, you really use your whole body to sprint. Let me show you something. First of all, a sprinter, he doesn't just use his legs, but legs are very important. From this position to this position, there's a tremendous amount of glute power that pushes you forward. So your long jumpers, your high jumpers, very, very strong glutes. Your long jumpers, lots of speed, but also lots of power from their glutes. They're propelled from the glutes. Now, I don't sprint the way I used to. Part of the reason why is it's not the safest environment for what I want to accomplish. I want a strong six-pack, but like a world-class sprinter, but I don't want to sprint like a world-class sprinter because I'm liable to pull a hamstring, and I'm not ever going to sprint in a race. So it's no sense of me putting myself in that environment. So what I've done is I've taken the same concept in the muscle group, which is the abdominals, and I put it in the same type of, under the same type of stress. I took the concept of what a sprinter does to create great abs, and I've taken it out of that natural environment of sprinting, and I brought it into a whole new environment to recreate that same motion, the same contraction, which develops the abs the exact same way. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, when you sprint, remember, you're using your upper body, your arms are pulling, your serratus intercostals, your abdominals, your glutes are working, your hamstrings, your quads, and you're going through the whole motion. But what if I could condense and consolidate and just focus mainly in this area? That's what we've done. Let me show you this. Okay. As a sprinter, I'm pulling my legs from this position and I'm pulling it all the way through and I'm contracting. This is forcing the abdominals to work. It's also forcing the obliques to work. And a lot of us, we're trying to get rid of those love handles. We're trying to striate the serratus intercostals. But as we're pulling and we're turning from side to side, it's working those abs in a tremendous way. And it's forming those abs, it's shaping those abs, thickening those abs. Every step or every stride of a sprint, you're contracting the abdominal wall every single time. So now that we have that, this is one way I could do it. Bring my knees up and put resistance. For Usain Bolt, it takes 60 strides to complete a 100-meter dash. For most of us, it takes a bit more than that. Some of us 70, some of us 75. But 75 strides. So what we want to do is count 75 strides. So that's actually 75 reps. Now you look at his abdominals. They're ripped, they're striated. You look at all of your world-class sprinters. They have tremendous abs and serratus intercostals. Now this is hard to do. I'm resisting myself and I'm pulling. In sprinting, that just comes natural. So what I did, is I developed a piece of equipment that would put the pressure on my quads for me, and I can just concentrate on my abs and on pulling and pushing at how much time. Come on, let's try this. I'm gonna do 200 meters here. Runners to your mark. Sit. Go. See, with sprinters, all they do is sprint. They don't even think about working their abs. They just sprint. And it's a byproduct of just sprinting. Oh, that's enough for right now, guys. I'm gonna tell you something. This is an ab workout like nobody's business. Several ways you would do it. One, hands low, and you're concentrating on pulling with your hip flexors. Arch the back first, think, and then as you pull, contract. Now, we're gonna move the hands a little bit higher. Higher in the serratus intercostals, but still at the same time, working the whole entire abdominal wall. Then alternate. Oh, I'm gonna tell you something. That is no joke. That is no joke. Love this piece of equipment. Love what it does. I'm on my journey, guys. Ready to build abs like a sprinter.